We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Batman issue 134. This is part of DC's Rebirth line. This issue is part 4 of the Batman of Gotham. Written by Chip Zdarsky, pencils by Mike Hawthorne, inks by Adriano Di Benedetto, Tomeu Morey on colors, Clayton Cowles letters, Jorge Jimenez did the cover, Dave Walgo's associate editor, Ben Abernathy editor. This is probably the weakest cover. It looks like a speed racer villain stole a costume from Gotcha Man, and I just thought it was lazy looking. There's nothing real exciting there. So Batman's in the caverns underneath Gotham, and we learn who Red Mask is. And it was pretty predictable. We also learn that Red Mask has been experimenting on heroes and villains alike, and he's got a bunch of them locked up down there, and he's going to try and release them. He's up to some shenanigans to try and capture a feeling he got when he glimpsed into the multiverse. So of course Batman has to fight the most obnoxious Bat character after Clown Hunter, and that's Ghostmaker. And of course it's a venomized Ghostmaker, because why not? Let's just get completely ridiculous. He does meet a experimented on Superman, so he just does the Batman voice and Superman gets scared and runs away. I guess that makes total sense somehow. Whatever. Meanwhile, part of the plan is to release this Crimson Mist into the city, and Batman's shaved head sidekick has to go round him up, and of course they fight the cops. But Batman has to shut down the flow of the Crimson Mist and gets severely injured in the process, like life-altering move, which is kind of downplayed. That should have been a much more dramatic moment. And we're left with a cliffhanger ending. Then we go over to the backup story, which is part 4 of The Toy Box, written by Chip Zdarsky, art by Miguel Mendonca, Roman Stevens on colors, Clayton Cowles letters, Dave Walgo's editor. Robin gets a stupid new costume that is really gaudy and is not going to age well, as Mr. Terrific comes up with some redesigns and is able to track down what universe that Batman got sent to by Failsafe with the help of Toyman. Superman is filling in for Batman, but nobody has seen the Failsafe robot in a while. And since they're on a time constraint and they know Batman's probably in trouble, Robin has to get to him right away. So he takes a sidetrack to visit his mommy in the other universe, because that's heroic. Nothing like spending a couple hours with your mom when you're supposed to be out trying to save your mentor from whatever nightmare fuel he's managed to wander into this time. So yep, it's time to go see mommy. So he hangs out with his mom for a while and then decides to go set off on this whatever adventure thing he's supposed to be doing. I think I'm done. This issue was okay as far as the story goes. It's very predictable, paint by numbers, comic cliches. Everybody knows who Batman is because he can't keep that a secret apparently. And the villain has to reveal his master plan. World's greatest detective couldn't figure it out. Somebody had to tell it to him, and it was predictable and kind of boring. I thought this was kind of a lazy issue. The twist with basically handicapping Batman permanently is not that big of a twist. It's kind of lazy, and I wonder how long that's going to last, because I get the impression they're trying to retire Bruce Wayne because DC has no idea what they're doing. And the backup story was just completely ridiculous, with Robin visiting his multiversal mom for some reason. I guess they're just padding out the story. I saw nothing of value here. This is maybe a dollar bin book, but only if you're going to read the whole thing, and quite honestly, I'm pretty bored with it. It's not very deep, it's not very interesting, and I'm not really willing to spend another $5 on this series. So I'm going to drop this one, I think. The art's okay. There was some panels in this one that looked pretty weak, but some pretty decent ones too. The backup story art was okay. Again, they didn't really match up real well. One's brighter than the other, but it just really didn't come together at all. So I think I'm done with the regular Batman book for a while until there's a new creative team on it. That's gonna do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.